Baja California. I am live here, and it is a spectacular day. Air temperature is going to be up around 72 degrees here in Ensenada, and the morning briefing is live today, and hopefully we've got the Wi-Fi to support it. We're kind of doing a little test here, as well as getting you the very, very latest. Don't forget to hit that like button. We deeply appreciate it when you do that. Share these videos with a friend. Subscribe to the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel. And of course, tick that little bell. You'll be notified when there is new content. It'll be kind of an abbreviated morning briefing. If you have a question, I'm more than happy to entertain it. We'll be doing some surf fishing later today in the Ensenada area with Paulina. So we'll have some more content later on. And of course, we're wandering around Ensenada trying to bring you all the very, very latest. We'll be visiting a Catholic church a little bit later with a whole bunch of clothing that we're going to donate. So really good stuff. And that's all thanks to each and every one of you. All right. So as I said, it's going to be a little bit of an abbreviated version. But let's start you out here in Ensenada with the yellowtail. We're a no-show yesterday. Yesterday, they no-showed the day before. It was pretty darn good yellowtail fishing. So we're hoping that that's going to come back here again today. We saw some outstanding yellowtail action a day ago previous to yesterday. So yesterday was what, Tuesday? And Monday it was good. Tuesday it was not good. Wednesday, gorgeous weather, and the guys are out there trying to make a hit. So hopefully they will do that. We were out with It's for Real Sport Fishing here in beautiful Ensenada with Louis Prieto. Louis is a great guy. And we had so much fun. First of all, we were running and gunning on the yellowtail, but they never really stayed up long enough to make a catch. So we went to Louis' secret spot. We caught all kinds of rockfish, and we caught all kinds of sand bass. It was fun. In fact, catching sand two at a time. So really good fun stuff there. All right, let's jump up to the San Diego area, and we've got to talk about the long-range Royal Polaris with their exceptional catch on their way home from an 18-day trip. They stopped off and picked off a couple of yellowtail just the other day. Roy Rose, you can hear him live. We did a live update with Roy as he finished up out there on Hurricane Bank. They have a lot of fish over 200 pounds, too many to count, over 100, 350 plus pound yellowfin tuna. Just a phenomenal trip. Bluefin tuna in the Southern California and Northern Baja area. They've been missing now for well over 2 weeks. We've had one fish that we know of caught during that time on the new low end. Of course, we're on a 5-day trip on the Independence, looking and scouring everywhere. And there's been several more 5-day trips just like that on the Independence, on the Intrepid, several other boats, and nobody can find the bluefin tuna. It's getting very worrisome at this point in time, but captains like Roy Rose and other guys are saying, don't you dare worry about it. It's going to happen. So maybe they're off vacationing somewhere. We'll see what happens with all of that. Throughout Southern California, we're seeing mostly rockfish right now. That rockfish bite has been really spectacular. Up there at Ventura Sport Fishing, got a couple of boats for you that you'd be wise to jump on. The Californian and the Island Spirit, both out of Ventura Harbor Sport Fishing. They have had phenomenal fishing here recently, and they will be out in the subsequent days hammering away at those great eating and colorful rockfish. It should be really, really good. 805-676-3474. And of course, everywhere else from San Diego up to 22nd Street Landing in San Pedro, the Pursuit out there at Catalina Island. They've been picking off some halibut, fishing the rockfish. Monte Carlo's been doing great. Really great rockfish. And it's really, if you have good weather, most of the time you're in the ballpark for a spectacular day on the water. And that is what we have been seeing on a fairly regular basis. It's been pretty darn good here recently, and hopefully it's going to continue. The Pride continues to check out islands for sea bass and halibut, and there's been a little bit of sea bass signal here and there. I know the Aloha Spirit the other day and the Gray Light, they've been seeing the sea bass. Tucker McCombs on the Endeavor out of Ventura Sport Fishing, he's been seeing some evidence of white sea bass. So hang on, everybody. That looks like it's going to happen. If you have tax is done, nobody better than Tim Marquez at A Best Income Tax. Give Tim a call at 310-892-3503. And John Lopez will take care of your heating and air conditioning needs. He's a great guy and will put you right at the top of the list and get that all taken care of for you. John Lopez, 626-901-4822. In the surf we continue to see some pretty darn good action. We're hoping for some good action this afternoon, maybe on spotfin croaker and also on some yellowfin croaker and maybe a halibut or two. We'll be fishing here in Ensenada up in Southern California. Some corvina in the surf. We've also seen some pretty good halibut fishing at times, and we've also seen an occasional nice big barred perch in this cold water. Not only occasional, but some pretty good barred perch fishing going on, and hopefully that will continue also. All right, Big Fish Bait and Tackle. Yeah, they're on the corner of Seal Beach Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. They do a great job there in SoCal, catching all kinds of fish for people because they provide you with the bait and the tackle you'll need to be successful. Big Fish Bait and Tackle in the beautiful city of Seal Beach, California. All right, my friends, I don't know what to tell you other than it's beautiful here in Ensenada. So many lovely and friendly people. We've had an absolutely great time. Had so much fun fishing yesterday on It's For Real Sport Fishing. Yeah, I wish the yellows would have turned on for us and gone on the bite. But hey, that's fishing, right? I mean, it's been that kind of a year so far, and we made up for it with some spectacular rock fishing. Last night, we were over at Botes Juanitos here in Ensenada, and Paulina and her entire family put on a marisco, a seafood feast that was to die for, and we deeply appreciate all the help they gave. And we did our first international tackle shop confessions with Sam De La Torre. All right, my friends, I think you've been able to hear this. I hope you've been able to hear this. I hope it all worked out. And of course, we might have a question here. Oh, we have a few questions. My goodness. Let's check this out. Dan Lightfoot. Good morning, Phil and Paulina and Mackie. I know you guys are having fun. We wish you were here, Dan and Michael. That would be really spectacular. Matthew C. Barracuda on the break wall. Water is warming up. Matthew, thanks for the breaking news, man. That is awesome. Really appreciate you. Mackie says, good morning. And he's saying that to all of you guys. Hit that like button, says our dear friend Daniel Lightfoot. And cool granddaddy, sweets forever. Love you. You are the best. Good morning, Paulina and Phil. Have a great day. And I got 10 on Paulina for the jackpot. Oh, man, I'm taking that as a personal challenge. I'll tell you that. And Paulina, she's not here right now. If you're watching, you better have your game ready to rock and roll because I'm going to smoke you in the surf today. Just kidding. We're going to all have fun. Should be good. We're going to fish till sundown, I think. And then Mackie and I are going to make the drive back to SoCal so I can be on the beach in Surfside with the morning briefing for you all tomorrow. So that should be absolutely a lot of fun and spectacular, if you ask me. Tomorrow night, I will be at the Fibbers Christian Fishing Club in Costa Mesa, putting on a presentation about Mexico, about surf fishing, about traveling down here. We'll cover it all tomorrow night, and everyone is invited to that, so make sure you check it out. You can see the post about that on the Friedman Adventures Facebook page. Highly recommend you follow us over there. Also Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Any other questions out there, or am I going to head off and, I should mention, we're at the San Nicolas Hotel here in beautiful Ensenada. The people here have been great. It's really been good seeing all our friends in the restaurant and the people that work behind the desk. It's a lovely place and a lot of fun to be hanging out. So really, really good stuff. So, there were a lot of yellows. We saw a lot of fish yesterday, no doubt about it. And hopefully that's going to settle in and bite. In fact, Mikey from SD Fish and Sips is out there in a kayak, I think, today. And we may even hook up with him later on in the surf fishing thing. But hopefully, Mikey, you're going to get him today, and we'll be able to watch that great footage that you will provide at, of course, SD Fish and Sips. You'll be able to join Mikey a little bit later today. All right, my friends, have I skipped over anything? I really don't think so. Let me think. Marcus, let's see. 1, 2, no. Well, yeah, I got it all. I think I got it all. We're going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the morning briefing. As always, it's a great pleasure to be with you all. And as always, I hope to see you really, really soon. Have a great day, my friends.